All right, so now, that's with your sword foot forward, throwing the offside. Now we're going to switch back to our shield foot forward, throwing the offside. Just like with the box stance, I need to start with my initial firing position has to have my hip forward.
Right.
Okay, if it's not forward, I have to bring it forward before I can bring it back.
Right.
Right? So when I throw, just like when I come here, I load my hip, right? And then I'm using that rotation to pull my back hip backward. Don't rotate on.
Still not moving that. Okay.
Yep. Always stay on the balls of your feet. Good.
Nope.
Good. 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 There. Start with your hand just a tiny, tiny bit higher. Right now you're coming through here rather than here. See how easy that is to clear the top of your head?
Yeah.
When you're a little bit lower, you actually have to drop. You have to come a little bit farther to get that there. Okay? All right. So now I'm going to go and add one more piece of the legs. Okay. We're going to go back to the flat snap for this. Okay. So right now when I throw my flat snap, I volta from the bladed stance into my box stance. Okay. So I'm going here. Okay. Now what I want to do is this leg is pushing this side of my hip forward. To get the rotation, I also want to use this leg to push this hip backward. So to do that, I'm going to straighten the front leg, and that's going to help me whip that shot around. There. Good. Good.
Still feels somewhat awkward, but I think I'm getting it.
You're straightening your front leg, but you're not leaning forward onto it.
Okay.
You need to keep it right, your center of gravity right over your core. No rotation there. There. Good. Good. Okay, pushing your hip back a little bit. Remember that when you rotate, you want to keep that pull that goes straight through your head, through your chest, through your groin, and out the bottom in a straight line. If you start doing this, now my line is not straight. It has to stay straight, vertical.
Okay. Like that?
Good. All right. So when I'm going to throw the offside, right, this hip is back and I'm pulling here. So I want to use this leg to push that back. I'm coming from the box stance.
Okay. Box
Right.
stance.
My sword hip is forward.
Uh-huh.
You're still not quite. Your feet need to be parallel if you're in the box stance. Okay. So you come forward here, right? Now I'm using my back foot to pull my hip around, and with this leg, yes, there. Now for this one, you are going to get a slight rotation on the front foot.
Okay, so
we'll go through that.
But do I try to keep it as small a movement as possible, or does it matter?
At this point, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
The more important thing is that you want to use both legs to help bring that whipping that shot around. Okay. It's going to be easier to feel when we go to sword leg forward.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm sword leg forward. I'm in my box stance, my bladed stance. Right here, I pivot. I'm going to pivot and straighten that leg so that this leg is bringing this hip forward. This leg is helping push this hip back. So I'm going here. Excuse me. Here. 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 Good. Keeping it low again. Remember the offside right there. Good. You over rotate it a tiny bit. Because when you over rotate, right? If I go with both feet, now my feet are in a line. Right? I'm really weak
wibbly wobbly
on my balance, right? If I keep my feet shoulder width apart, right? And I rotate to my feet being parallel, right? Even when my feet are parallel, they're still shoulder width apart.
Yeah.
The plane in which I am weak, as far as my balance, is here. Okay? So unless I'm getting hit from this angle, I'm going to be pretty strong against getting hit here, straight on.
Because you still have that.
And hitting directly to my side, right? Because I've got side-to-side balance and so on, okay? All right, so that's legs. No, one more thing with legs, okay? So the next stance is a square stance, okay? Both of my feet are parallel. They're pointed forward, okay? Now, with this, we're going to volta, pivot 45 degrees to the other direction. There, okay? Now, my hip is loaded to throw my onside, right? So I'm going to go onside. And all I'm going to do is taking that stance, I'm going to rotate 90 degrees, so now I'm facing 45 degrees offline here. To 45 degrees offline here.
45 is that, right?
To there. Now, this is actually something, if you get tape, put tape, mark the straight line down the middle, mark 45 degrees coming offline so that your guys can sit there and go, okay, I'm pivoting. Am I pivoting too far? Am I not pivoting far enough?
We'll write that down.
Well,
I will post it's recording. Never mind. There we go.
Okay. But in like manner, if I go here and throwing my flat snap, now when I go to throw my offside, and forward, and backward, and forward, good. Good. Okay. So that's legs.